Why did you guys bring so much stink into my stream? Who said you're allowed to bring this much stink into my stream? You guys are all over 100% stinky. Not a single one of you is under 100% stinky. What the heck? What the heck? Also, hi. Happy Monday. Or, as the Canadians say, happy A day. Hello. How is everybody today? Chat does not reflect the streamer. Don't say that, Finley. Do not say that. I'll hydrate. But don't say that. I am not stinky. We don't talk about my stink, okay? Okay? I was only 1, 2, 3 stink. Also, Alexi, congratulations on first. Book on second. And King on third. Also, hi, Super Saiyan. Hi, T. Hi, Jin. Hi, Edmeister. Wait. Hi, Nighttime. Hi, Darkfire. Hi, Fumbles. Hello. Hi, Infinity. Hi, Darth. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. Hi, Bobo. Hi, Finley. Hi, Book. Hi, Noob Fishy. Hello. Hi, Grim. How's everybody's Monday going? Going? Oh, thank you for the biddies. Congratulations on being older. Why are you making me whisper? Why are you making me whisper? Why would you do this to me? Why? You know you're gonna regret it. But hi, Lazy Wing. Hello. Today is Canada Day. For anybody who doesn't know, it's the day Canada stole its land from the native Canadians. It's the day Canada decided that it was its birthday, even though it was a country that existed way before the white people took over. So out of spite, we're gonna celebrate Cami instead. I also start with a C. So instead of Canada Day, it's Cami Day. Hi, Holy Shrimp. Hello. How are you? Yes, so welcome to Cami Day. The day it stole its land. Yes, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It and they. English is hard for me. Yeah, happy Canada Day. So don't wear red. Don't wear red on Canada Day. Wear pink instead. Another tolerable color is you can wear green as well. It's not my birthday. It's Cami Day. It's Canada Day. Exactly like Rena says. Canada Day. Woot. Hi, Golden 9K.
Cammy farted today and wore red because I'm being a stinker.
This place is magnificent.
I'm not wearing red. I'm wearing pink. Wait a minute.
Riches,
no. I'm wearing an Iron Man t-shirt. It's red. Oh no. I said I wasn't wearing red, but I changed after I got in. So guys, guess what? Guess what, chat? On Wednesday, I'm going to America. I'm going to America on Wednesday, but only for a day trip. I'm just going over the border for a day trip, but I'll go and get American hot dogs for the 4th of July. Hi, Sir Oatsy. How are you? It's been a while.
No.
Also, hi,
Merry Cammy Day, everyone.
Merry Cammy Day, everyone. Deck the halls with balls of Cammy. Fa la 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 la.
Maybe close to 10
It's
times.
the Cammy to be Cammy. Fa la 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 la. Oh, Cammy da. Oh, Cammy da. May your branches grow so strong. Hi, Antonio. How are you? What's up? We're doing ASMR right now. But how is everybody today? Everybody vibing? You have a border trip on Saturday? We're going for Damon's birthday. Sapling, are you implying that Canada Day is just a dream? 1 second, chat. Damon thought I was whispering for him. I'm whispering for chat because they were deemed Cammy whispers. Whispers. 4th of July may not be time to go to America because idiots. Oh, no, don't worry. We're not going in the 4th of July. We're going on the 3rd of July. We're going the day before. We're going to leave America before the 4th of July. Don't worry. Because also we're going like just over the border. So basically the part of America that's still like kind of Canada. Hi, Soda. But we're going to the West Coast. The West Coast is much more chill. They're less gun heavy. They're less gun focused. I'm not going to Montana. Why would I want to go to Montana? I'm not telling you, Soda. Because then you're going to come and find me. You're going to come find me. And I don't want to be found. I don't want to be found. But most likely, we're just going to go over the border, have coffee, buy some stuff that you can only buy in America, like special diet soda flavors that you can only get in America, and then go back home and eat cake. Just look. Oh, wow, soda pop. Wow, I ain't the most stinkiest person in America. I ain't the most stinkiest person in America. Oh no, why would you have chicken fillet? Why would you do that to yourself? In Poland, that's so cool. For a wedding, I wonder what weddings are like in Poland. Is it warm in Poland right now? Oh, that's gonna be so cool. I hope your sister has an amazing wedding. But how's everybody's Monday going? So here's a holiday. I went for a walk and it was so busy. There were so many people. You know when it's a really nice sunny day and it's a day off, and you guys probably know have had this before. You go for a walk and suddenly there's like people walking that you're pretty sure have never walked in their whole entire life. They're not outside people. Suddenly they're outside people and you're like, what are you doing outside? You don't belong in the outside. You're an inside person. Yeah, Soda.
Soda, yes, I am going into Washington State. That is a fact, okay? That is a fact, but not Washington, D.C. I got popcorn for today's stream, guys. Popcorn. Poppycorn. You guys have any other nicknames for popcorn? Because I call it poppycorn. Cute, mine, Callie. Callie's gonna raid the White House? Well, what do I raid the White House for? They don't have any good snacks. Soda, you think the White House has good snacks? No, they don't. They probably have way too many hot dogs. You Callie for American president? My first order as a president of America, I ordered that snacks
are free for all. Snacks are free for all. They bring McDonald's, so I doubt the food. Exactly. But this is not buttered popcorn, Daruka. This is, so I got this special coconut oil that they use in movie theaters, and coconut, and I also got this special salt that they use in movie theater. So this is faux movie theater popcorn. It tastes just as good as the theater popcorn. And I swear, I saw a video on TikTok. It's so good. I know, it's high quality popcorn. I declare war in winter. Down with the winter. No more snow allowed. Except in the mountains. Snow's only allowed in the mountains. Everywhere else, no snow. No snow. Only sunshine and maybe some rain. But the rain can only happen on the weekends. When I work. Ruin everybody else's fun. First thing as president, free guns and healthcare. That's already what they're doing. Free guns is already a thing. But healthcare, yeah, I'll do healthcare. Free pills for all. I got an interview, an engineer and apprentice tomorrow. Ooh, you got this. You know the trick with interviews? You know the trick with interviews is, at least for me, is to not give a fuck. I kid you not. Don't give a fuck at all. When it comes to interviews, just be like, I don't care. I don't care if I get it. Take it or leave it. Don't give a fuck. Even if you give a fuck, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Give that vibes in the interview. Because the more you are desperate and you're just like, please hire me, ooh, woo, the less they want you. They want you to not want to be there. Like, do your best at the interview, but also, like, don't care. Don't stress out about it. Because every time I stress out about an interview, I don't get it, and then I'm sad and depressed for, like, weeks. It's not worth it. See, Lexi, that would work if you had pictures in your brain. I can't picture anything, so I can't picture a naked person. It would just be the words naked interviewer in my head. Not even the words imagined. It would just be the words of my voice in my head talking about it. It would be my inner monologue. Hi, Soul. How you doing today? Ooh, got my last job. Exactly. Just be, can I have the job, please? Ooh, woo. I always ask, if you were hiring me now, what would you best utilize my skill set? Oh, that's a good question. I fucking hate interviews, though. I really, really, really hate interviews. I'd rather have I'd rather do a test. I'd rather have them to give me a multi-quiz about the job, and I do a test and I get graded based on that. If I get a good enough grade, they hire me. Because, like, I hate interviews. I don't like selling myself, chat. I can barely sell myself here. I'm like, ooh, watch me, please. I beg of you. Support me. I like making content. I opened and closed with the ooh, exactly, Lexi. That's exactly how you get the job. I learned it from the Blizzard guy security on YouTube. Really nice. See, I just can't. Okay, how about yourself? Explains a lot? What do you mean explains a lot? I cannot ask people to support me. I'm not good at that. I can't tell people what I want. I am very bad at it. All I know is I want popcorn. I'm doing pretty okay. So today, some of you guys might know, some of you guys don't know, but I took this week off of work because I need to relax and recuperate. So I didn't work today. This is day 1 of not working. I don't go back to work until Sunday morning. So I'm excited to just kind of not have to worry about responsibilities. My wallet will hate me for it afterwards, but I really need it after all the ligmato and the landlord shit and like my kidneys and everything. Hi, Amanda. Hello. Thank you for spraying me. I hope you're watering me and not punishing me. So I went for 2 walks today. I had coffee. I did some Elden ringing. I'm so close to DLC, guys. I can't wait. I'm hoping to play more Elden Ring this week, so you guys can see me start the DLC, because I am hyped. I've been doing a lot of side stuff in Elden Ring. I got a parry dagger, so now I'm using a dagger to parry at enemies, and I'm actually pretty good at it. It's also so much fun. Oh, thank you, noob. So this week is a pretty busy week. Tomorrow I'm going in picking up birthday cake for Damon. It's a cheesecake, a tiramisu cheesecake, and I love coffee. So coffee is tiramisu flavor, is basically coffee. So you got tiramisu and cheese. You can't go wrong with that. It's so hot outside today too. Damon, chat says happy birthday. He says, He went, My eyes are down here, chat. I know, it's okay. I'm just teasing you. You want cheesecake? I'll post the cheesecake in the Discord as well. So I'm really excited for it because birthday cake has 0 calories. There's no guilt in birthday cakes. I'm just happy that our flight got canceled, like our friend's flight did because of WestJet. Wait, is there a WestJet? I can't speak. WestJet strike. That was a tongue twister right there. Words are so hard. Words are so hard. I have dyslexia. I can barely speak, guys. The fact that I'm speaking at all, I was editing a video the other day and I was listening to a part where I started whispering and I was like, oh, my whispering is so nice and relaxing. Maybe I should do a reading of an SCP video, well, an SCP wiki page, like do like an ASMR reading and post that on YouTube for people. And I'm like, but Cammy, you can't fucking read. You can't fucking read. Like, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a bunch of stuff. It'll be like, welcome to my ASMR SCP reading. Once upon a time, there was a little SCP. A Windows shutdown redeem? Okay, I need to do that. But I was just like, because I feel like that would be so on brand. Reading an SCP, but doing it like whispery ASMR that you could put on before bed to relax. But I'm just not good at reading. And I don't think I'll ever be good at reading. Hi, True Prophet. No, what I would most likely do is I'd read it and then I'd edit out I'll just reread lines like till I get it perfect. And then I would Frankenweiner the dialogue together. How you doing? I'd Frankenweiner the dialogue together until it sounded perfect and nobody would know. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. So it would be like me reading a line. The second line I would fuck up. And then I read the second line again. I would fix it. And then I'd cut out the fuck ups until it was perfect. And then that's the nice thing about when you're making stuff offline and not live. Live, I can't be like, oh, sorry, chat. Just gotta edit out that 5-second mistake I made there quickly. I can't. I'm live. I fuck up live. It's just how it is. I can read. So because of my dyslexia, I tend to read ahead or read backwards. So the words kind of go, ooh, they kind of flip. The words kind of flip. They kind of go upside down. Words will like, I'll look at a word and it'll seem like it's like something else. I'll be like, wait a minute, but that looks like this word. And so I'll like substitute that word. I'll substitute that word with the other word. And I don't even do it consciously. My brain just does it. It's just like, that word looks like this word. So we're just going to do this word instead. What's the death count now with Elden Ring? Okay, so I died 50 more times. So I need to add 50 more deaths to my death counter. Hi, Done Goofed. My brain does that when I'm hearing someone. Oh my God. That's why when I watch movies, I like to have subtitles on. It helps my brain process what's happening. Even though I'm not reading the subtitles, it gives me context. So in case I mishear things, I can double check with the words. Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. And reading is 100% DLC. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with dyslexia, but I don't really truly think I understood what that meant for me. Like, I understood that it meant that I was bad at learning, but I always was really good at school. Besides, like, language. Language was always my weakest, but I was good at school. So I was always like, why are you insulting me with this? But now that I've gotten older, I truly understand what it meant. It just means my brain gets confused. Why I worse when offline? Dude, Grim, I didn't die 50 times in one session. I died 50 times in like a week.
The captain has entered the chat to wish you all a happy Monday and drink your water. Captain's orders. Also, hello to the legendary Kenny.
Hallo, Captain, wie geht es dir? Wieso hast du mich Deutsch gemacht? Du verstehst mich nicht. Niemand versteht mich. Nur ich kann mich verstehen. Nur ich versteht mich. Aber heute haben wir ein bisschen Videos heute. Wir haben ich habe ein ganz viele Videos von den Discord genehmigt habt. Wieso? Ich glaube, es ist nicht eine App habe, um mich zu translaten. Du liebst diesen Redeem? Wieso, True Prophet? Wieso magst du das Redeem? Ein Cartoon? Du willst es auf Deutsch haben? Die Zigarette ausputzen? Nein, was ist put? Austun. Das Zigarette austun? Tu das Zigarette aus. Ja, das ist korrekt. Okay, sie haben mich am Deutschsprachen völlig durcheinander gebracht. Hab ich? Putin these nuts? Er tut ein Zaubertrick? Zaubertrick? Nein. Ich glaube, das ist noch ein anderes Wort. Für Trick. Aber ich erinnere mich nicht. Ich weiß nicht, Anguft. Ich erinnere mich nicht. Das ist lustig, Grimm. Du benutzt einen Umsetzer. Natürlich. Guten Job, Captain. Ich habe keine Ahnung, Anguft. Ich weiß nicht. Ich glaube, er macht einen Zaubertrick. Aber Tricks sind nicht richtig. Ein Zaubertrick. Was ist das Wort, das ich gedacht habe? Nicht ein Trick. Es ist Zeit für eine Rache? Wieso willst du rachen? Rachen ist gut für dich. Wieso machst du das? Rachen ist sehr schlecht für deine Gesundheit. Deine Gesundheit ist nicht gut. Rache bitte nicht. Das ist Cammys TED Talk. Rache bitte nicht.
Ich weiß, Finley. Du bist alles gut. Ich sage, nicht important. Mein Deutsch ist wirklich schlecht. Es ist... Hallo, Alka, wie geht es dir? Hallo. Ich weiß nicht, was wir machen. Eigentlich, ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich werde jetzt nur Deutsch sagen und niemand versteht mich. Ich verstehe mich nicht, du verstehst
mich nicht. Wir verstehen uns nicht. Niemand hier weiß, was ich sage. Mein Deutsch ist mehr wie Schweizerdeutsch. So, Schwitzerland. Hallo, Frab, wie geht es dir? Hallo. Du hast eine Hyacinth, wie wunderschön. Eine Sonnenblume. Ja, ich mag die Sonnenblumen. Es ist die Sonnenzeit. Das perfekte Zeit für deine Sonnenblumen. 37 Sekunden noch Deutsch. Spanisch? Meine Güte. Ich wünschte, dass ich schon Spanisch sprechen könnte. Ich kann nur schlechtes Deutsch und Englisch. Und das Englisch ist auch nicht so gut. Das Englisch ist auch nur sehr schlechtes Englisch. Das ist okay. Wir haben noch 5 Sekunden. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back to English. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. You missed me stumbling over my words terribly. It was German, or I was saying that it was German, but also more Swiss German than Germany German. Okay. I don't know. Some people don't know. Like, sometimes there's certain languages where I'm like, I think I know the language, and then I hear it and I'm like, I don't freaking know. Plus, if you're speaking it poorly like I am, I have no clue what I'm saying. I have no clue. I'm surprised you guys keep redeeming it. I'm surprised. Sometimes I think you guys are redeeming it to troll the other chat members. Because you're like, ha, now nobody understands Cammy. Cryer, you got a rose. Let's go. Exactly. I put it there as a troll redeem for the most part. But also to force myself to speak German. To get better. But I swear it gets worse. At this rate, True Prophet, you'll never get VIP. You like the sound of German? Nice. I think German can sound very cute. I mean, I'm biased because I've spoke German my whole entire life, but I think it's a very cute language. I'm glad it's fun anyway. We want you to practice. I know I should practice. Honestly, I should practice more. I have in the past watched a lot of German movies and I understand it perfectly, but it's like that part of your brain that's like recalling words is the hardest part of language learning. It's like recalling the words to be able to speak it. Like if I can read it and understand it and listen to it and understand it, but recalling the words, remembering, it's like when you were asking me about the word for magic trick and I was like, I don't remember what the word for trick is in German. Third Man takes place in post-war Austria. The character will just start shouting at the main character in angry German, so he just gives him a handful of cigarettes and they're like, Danke, and forget that they're yelling at him. It's so funny. Some of the stereotypes. I was just saying, I also told, well, it's still German, guys. I also told you guys to not smoke, please. It's bad for your health, and it's not cool, and that was Cammy's TED Talk. That's true, Grim. VIP is a one-time cost. It's one time, and then after that, you're free. You could spend it. And apparently, my VIP is not even that expensive. I've seen people that have made VIP quite expensive. Oh, so guys, you have Cheetos? Hell yeah, I have popcorn. You want to share? What if you want to smoke? Well, then that's fully up to you. But please use a e-cigarette because I don't want to be fucking smelling that shit. I'd rather smell cotton candy or strawberries. I'm not planning to raise it, Arker. I'm not planning to raise it. And the cool thing is, like, I can unlock more VIP badges by more of you guys chatting at the same time. So each time I get a certain amount of chatters chatting at once, I unlock more VIP badges. So as long as the community keeps growing, I'll be able to unlock more VIP badges so more of you guys can become VIP. I don't know, at first I thought my VIP was super duper freaking expensive. Hi, Maeve the Moon, hello! You must consume nicotine, please don't smell like a damn bad. Yes, facts, 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 facts. This is like a speakeasy, like we're doing a poetry slam. Those are pure facts. I'm sorry, I do not want you to, like, the worst thing is third-hand smoke. Have you ever smelled somebody who smokes way too many cigarettes and you smell and they just waft the stink? They waft the stink. High rage. They just smell. We have a neighbor that literally, like, our apartment door and it's like right next to it. And like, he smokes and he stinks so bad. He stinks so bad that I know when he's been in the elevator recently because I'll go into the elevator and be like, oh yeah, that's my stinky neighbor. That's my stinky neighbor. It's just so bad. I'm like, I'm probably getting cancer from just smelling him. Yeah. Yes, it's so bad. And it's like we have e-cigarettes. Thank you for the resubscription, True Prophet. Thank you. Enjoy the emotes. Also, guys, for the throwing stuff, I got my Pedro Pascal, and as well as the balloons. I have like the little summertime. What are they called? What are they called, chat? They're like the round donut things. The floaties. Donut floaties. Hi, Senior. You're not new here. Oh, I was also gonna ask you guys, have you guys got anything good for the summer sale? I got some horror games I want to play. That's what I've pretty much. There we go. See? Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now. Is that too big? Is that too big of a donut? It also farts every time it hits me. Yes, it is too big. Okay, we can make it smaller. I couldn't remember how big I made it, and apparently it's pretty big. Okay. Ow. I feel like it was not that big. Let's see. That's pretty appropriate. I think that's a good appropriate size. Hi, Aaron. Got Mass Effect. Ooh, I have not played Mass Effect yet, but I have had Mass Effect for a while. This is the first time you're gonna be playing Mass Effect? I've heard nothing but good things about Mass Effect. You hate the summer sale? Why? Because it's like you bought games and now they're on sale that you wish you bought them now instead of back then. I get that. Oh, like Eren Yeager. Yeah, of course. My natural, I have a bug bite on my calf. It's so itchy. So last night I was walking to the train from work and I get this like itchy sensation on the back of my calf. I go to scratch at it and my hand is covered in blood. I think I killed a mosquito. And now my calf is itchy. It drank my blood. Good size. Okay, good. You might get RimWorld. I've heard good things about RimWorld. I've heard good things. I have a friend who loves it. I got some horror games, but there's a lot of good games out there. It deserved to die. Thank you. I was just so shocked for a second because I was like, why do I have blood? And then I went and I lift my legging up off my calf and I was like, no blood on me. So I was like, oh, it must have been a bug. But it was such a fast reflex. Like I felt it. I was just immediately like, wah! And I attacked it and it died. But there was no body. It was just blood. And there was blood on my leggings too. I know about RimWorld. I feel like it's not my quite my I can't speak. I've lost my skill and my ability to speak today. There's a game that I've been playing. What is it called? Fabledom, which reminds me a little bit of RimWorld, but with a cuter art style. I'm also a graphics whore, and I've mentioned this sometimes. Like, sometimes if a game looks too, like, niche looking, I'm just like, I like nice aesthetic. I like a nice aesthetic. Oh, does the PlayStation not do a summer sale as well, Aaron? I mean, mosquitoes should go extinct because, like, I don't feel like they really feed anything to our, like, ecosystem anymore. And they probably do, but I feel like flies are good enough. We don't need mosquitoes. We don't need them to carry venereal diseases. Let's go. That's exciting. Are you going to do the build yourself or are you going to get it, like, pre-build? You going to get a pre-build or build it yourself? That's fun. Name feed bats. Okay. I will tolerate. I normally have not gotten a lot of mosquito bites lately, so it was surprising. And I like bats, so I want them to continue to live, so I need mosquitoes then. Oh, I feel like the Sony sale is just not as good. It's just not as good. And if you have a PC and a PlayStation, 90% of the time, you're just gonna buy the game on the PC anyway because it's cheaper there. I only have the PlayStation so I can play Bloodborne. Built self, nice, yeah. Well, I built my PC. I built Damon's PC. I built the PC we had before that. Well, we did it together, but I built it. I actually did it. I put everything in. Because of my tiny little nimble hands. And I made the lights on my PC. I made them pink and green. I still need to post, like, put in my description, my specs of my PC. But I do have a picture somewhere on Discord. Nice Prue Profit. Ooh, that's so nice getting... Ooh, Diamond, hello. You got a lily. I love lilies. I especially love tiger lilies. I do have a VR headset. I just don't use it. I actually want to... I just don't have the space. I got it a while ago, like a long time ago. I kind of want to sell it and get a newer one in the future. Hi, Harundo. That's not that bad, Stinky Wise Diamond. It's only 129%. At least it's not 200%. It's not bad at all. But for anybody who's wondering, besides just chatting, we're also going to be watching some videos today. I picked out a few different videos to watch, some silly ones. I am still very tempted because I want to learn more Elden Ring lore. Hi, Zombie King! 52% sticky. That's not bad at all. That's so low. That's so low. You might as well be clean. Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. Welcome. I had a really good Elden Ring lore video. Did you? Hi. Hold on. I'm so tiny. I need to make myself bigger. Hello, it's me, Camellia. Hello. Look at me jiggle. Look at me wiggle. I'm just a little crab. That's what Summer Cammy does. Summer Cammy turns me into either a crab or a capybara. But hi, zombie. Welcome in. I forgot I still had this. We'll keep it all summer long because it's fun. But what was I saying? What was I saying? You interrupted my train of thought, chat. Capybara. Or Camibara. When did I add this? I added it for the VTuber Summer Slam, which we did last week. And we managed to raise $500, which has just been so amazing. I appreciate everybody who donated during the Summer Slam. It was lots of fun, and I hope the kids get fun stuff to do in the hospital. Speaking of hospitals, on Thursday, I'm going to be stuck in the hospital for 4 hours. Aw, new Fizzy. Hello, Astrion. Ariston, Nova. Hello, Nova. Today I can't speak or read. That's what Chad and I have discovered. And I lack the skills to read today. So good thing we're watching videos and not reading videos. Videos, what was you talking about? I was talking about videos, so we're gonna watch videos, yes. What do you mean there's nothing new? Sometimes I'm better at reading and writing and speaking than other times. Other times I'm not as good. Welcome in, Zami King. Thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. Sometimes I'm better at reading and writing. And at other times I'm not. I'm just trying to gather my last remaining resemblance of sanity. 96-hour work week. Oh my god. Nova, honestly, salutations out to you. Good luck out there. Good luck out there. Hopefully you like your job enough to make through it. I have not. But I looked at some video guys you guys posted, and there's some videos that I have that I want to watch because we've been watching different videos from those guys. But I also opened up some videos that you guys have recommended. One of them. Hello. One of them is a video about the day before. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, I'm Camellia. Party time. Wait, now I need the crab raid. Can somebody redeem the crab raid? Can somebody go to Blurp and do the crab raid thing? Because I need that. I need to be able to jump around as the crab raid. We need that to happen. Because I can do it. Well, at least you'll make some good bag. Exactly, Nova. That's the positive. Hi, Sniffa. So yeah, I have a video open about the day before, which is like a video game. I have a video about the true facts video about plants exploding. See, thank you, Soda Pop. I knew somebody would get me there. Thank you. So about plants exploding, and then another video about King Cobra, the best pet snake, the most dangerous day of my life video. So those are a few videos that chat has recommended. You cold? There you go. Other than that, I have a video about Red Dead Redemption, Internet Exploring, the history of the worst Six Flags coaster, which, I mean, I love roller coasters, and a 30-minute video about Elden Ring, the Frenzy Flame lore movie, I guess, the lore movie. So we got lots of fun stuff to watch. Lots of fun stuff. What channel? You could put it in the Cammy Reacts channel. If you want me to react to a video, put it in the Cammy Reacts channel. And that's the channel I will go through before streams and put it in. Maxor, oh, I do have a video of Maxor open. I have the Genshin Impact video. Because I'm kind of curious what he's going to say about Genshin Impact. So I'm kind of curious. I actually was super into Genshin Impact when it first came out. Yes, please do so, Rena. When I first... Vita's Elden Ring movies are super cool. That's what I heard. Somebody recommended it after I posted my first lore video that we watched on YouTube. Somebody recommended watching the movies, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I want to know more about the Frenzy Flame. There's so much Elden Ring lore that I want to know more about. Because I want to know more. Because I didn't pay attention when I was playing. Yes, the one I've been really enjoying the Internet Historian videos. This one is about a virus. Not sure what it's going to be about. Probably COVID. We'll see. But we got lots of videos. We also have some Let's Game It Out videos, which I really enjoyed last time. That was a whole lot of fun. Yes, go. Also, thank you for the raid. Go do your after stream care. It's very important. I don't think do I have a mod who could do a poll in chat? So we could start with our first video. Or I can just pick one. I can just pick one, guys. You know I can do that. Slash poll. Slash poll. Poll. Thank you, Kyle. I'm already eating my popcorn. I need to wait. I need to wait until we start watching. You want a pole dance then, Goofed? Also, Rena, if you're doing the poll, the things I want for the poll, I want silly video, educational video, or lore video. The only thing that's sucky about popcorn is it gets stuck in your teeth. But maybe I think I have very sharp teeth. Pull. Ow. That's not how you bonk other people. It's bonks with an S. You got a very bad tummy ache. Thank you, Rena. Beautiful. Everybody go vote. Go vote for what you want. Don't worry, we'll do a little bit of everything, but what do you want to start with? What do you want to start with? I'm down for anything. I'm down to clown. I'm down to enjoy a nice, good movie. To learn some lore. Learn about the birds and the bees. Guys, do we want to watch an educational video about the birds and the bees? No, you don't. You don't want to watch an educational video about the birds and bees. I'll just tell you about the birds and the bees. I'll just explain it in detail. So when a bird and a bee love each other very much. I love how the education's going up the more I talk about the birds and the bees. Ooh, I didn't know Canada had crypts. Did you guys know about the catacombs in Paris? Did you know that people live in the catacombs and they'll purposely steal things from tourists sneaking into the catacombs so that they will get lost and die? It's just crazy. It's absolutely bonkers. I know that when I was in London in 2019, we went and we did the London Underground, which was actually really interesting and really fun. But I wanted to do the actual like underground tour. But I didn't get a chance. I wasn't in London long enough. I liked London. I want to go back. But yeah, so don't go to catacombs, guys, without a tour guide, because you might be robbed and then stuck to die. Because apparently they're like a little maze down there. That's crazy, Dangoof. That's crazy. You know, educational video is very vague, right, guys? but I know exactly what video we're gonna pick for educational purposes. There's horror movies. I think there is a movie. I think I watched a horror movie, but it wasn't about, like, it wasn't people. I think there was actually, like, a monster in it. Maybe it was a vampire story. I don't remember. I watched a lot of weird indie horror movies. I've watched, have you guys watched Creepy or Creep or Creepy Man or Creep Man or something like that it's called? There's like 2 of them or 3 of them now. Those are creepy. I mean, educational could also be lore. You're not wrong there. As above, so below. Maybe that's, okay. I feel like I know that movie. I feel like it sounds familiar. I've seen a lot of horror movies. I'm quite a horror movie buff. I just don't remember anything. My memory is a goldfish memory. I really should have been a goldfish VTuber, honestly. Ooh, I like when I get a really salty piece of popcorn that has like lots of the butter on it. It's like super flavorful. It's like a burst of flavor in your mouth. You go, ooh, so sour. Ooh, it's so sour. Looks like educational's winning. I mean, popcorn's delicious. I like all kinds of popcorns. I like popcorns that are sweet. I like popcorns that are salty. I like popcorns that are savvy. I like those artificial, like, powders that you put on popcorn that make them taste like different flavors, like salt and vinegar. See, my movie theater around here, they actually are on DoorDash, and you could actually DoorDash movie theater popcorn to your house. They did it because of the pandemic, and they were trying to make money when they couldn't be open, so they let people order popcorn for them and snacks for home, and then they just kept doing it. What's Chicago popcorn? I love nutritional yeast on popcorn. That's so good. It has like the nice umami flavor. I like a good umami with a little cheese, umami cheese. Plus it's full of nutrition. So like it basically makes popcorn healthy. Okay guys, we're gonna watch an educational video. Let's move over here. Bit of turmeric, interesting. I don't know if I would ever put turmeric on it. Interesting. I mix up cheddar popcorn and caramel popcorn. I think we've talked about Chicago popcorn before. I wonder if I would like that. Hi, Becca. Hello. Welcome in. You're at perfect timing because we're going to be watching an educational video. We're going to teach chat about the exploding plants. How are you doing today, Becca? Is it sunny where you are? It's so warm today. It's not about raccoons, but I wonder if Tierless has a raccoon video. Oh wait, they have a city animal tier list. That would have raccoons in it.
This video is...
We'll have to watch that afterwards. This one will have raccoons in it, but we'll start with this one. Hi, buddy. You got a buttercup. Perfect. You can put the buttercup on my popcorn to make my popcorn buttery. Because this one is a tier list on city animals. That means raccoons are included, but also crows and rats and stuff like that. All the animals that go into the city. Yeah, all the city stuff. Okay. Get comfortable, guys. We're going to watch. This is called True Facts. Plants that explode. We are learning about explosion plants. I love Trash Panda so much. I didn't tell you guys. On Friday, when I was walking on my way home from work, I saw a trash panda down the alley, and he was a big boy trash panda just walking down. And I stopped for a second, and I walked backwards a second, and I looked down the alley, and I was just like, that's a trash panda. And then I was like too slow, and then it already had turned. It had turned away, so I couldn't take a picture of it. But it was so cute. The Black Knight Assassins are horrible, bloody. They're horrible. I hate them. I hate them. They can die. You need to parry them. That's how I bully them, but they're horrible. Oh my god. I was not walking Damon. I was walking home from work. I loved him so much. We used to have raccoons outside of my mother's place, and she'd used to feed them eggs. She'd put eggs on the patio. She'd put some eggs on the patio, and then we'd watch them eat their eggs. It was so cute watching them eat the eggs. Okay, let's watch our educational video. Let me know if it's not loud enough.
Here are true facts about seeds that explode. On a day like this one, you and I might think to sit it out and have a cozy day indoors. But for liverwort, that unfortunately named plant that's a relative of moss, this is an Oppenheimer moment. Because they have figured out how to harness the energy of the raindrop to make a bomb, sort of. You see, when it's time to make more liverworts, they create a bunch of these. It looks a little like being...
I think it was raw eggs. Because I think raw eggs are fine for raccoons, but I could be wrong. I think raccoons like raw eggs. But it might have also been cooked. I don't remember. I'm excited to see. This is my first time watching this guy's video. Somebody posted in the Discord. I can't remember who did. They steal our pizzas and leave it all over the alley. But you have a neighborhood cat that guards our dumpster. But she's like 8 pounds. Just an angry little guard cat. Aww.
Backstage at a nipple. Sitting inside these little pasties are spores, little liverwort babies. But the cup that surrounds them is just the right shape that if a raindrop falls into it, the babies go flying up to 3 feet away. And that's the thing with plants. Oh, all I need is some dirt, sun, CO2, and water. But you never ask what they're doing with all that water. And let me tell you, some plants are shady. They're not drinking it.
I'm not shady, Chad. I'm not shady.
You know what they're doing? They're making complicated explosives. I mean, one of the most straightforward is found in the squirting cucumber. The name's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it? Anyway, the fruit of these plants gradually fill up with seeds and a watery gel. And this builds up pressure, and when the pressure...
It builds up seeds and a watery gel. Okay.
is great enough, it pops off the stem. Sort of a... I mean, it's a bit of a mess if you
That does not look good.
ask me. It's like the plant gets it all over itself. And you don't want to be covered in baby juice. Fortunately, many other plants
You don't want to be covered in baby juice, let alone swallow it.
have found a more nuanced way to spread their seeds with a boom. Take the flowers of the bunchberry dogwood, for example.
Guys, what do you think plant seeds are? What do you think plant seeds are? Thank you, Rena.
Now, dogwoods are the ones where the leaves got all jealous and wanted to be flowers, and so now it's a whole thing. So here, these are leaves, and these ones inside are the actual flowers. Now, they start off with their petals all sealed up in a point, held together with a little strip of tissue. Those little knees that are sticking out are anthers. If you look inside, each one has a little shoe on the end with baby-making pollen all over it. And each shoe is on a flexible hinge. Anyway, you can see it's all packed in there. The cells inside these bent anthers fill up with water and slowly put pressure on that little strip that's holding the whole package together. One of the 4 petals has an extra bit.
This is so freaking fascinating. Because, like, I never really thought about how flowers are designed and how flowers are actually designed to in a way that allows them to use the pressure of water to explode their seeds. Good night, OT. I hope you have a lovely sleep. I hope your bed is nice and cozy and your pillow is nice and cold.
That's sticking up. Stop it. That is essentially a trigger. Touch it and... Doing, doing. Those shoes are designed to shoot the pollen up or all over whatever triggered it, but...
Chad, don't touch my antlers.
These explosions aren't always about water building up. Sometimes it's about drying out. Now, you don't think of moss as being particularly sophisticated, do you? When moss in the genus Sphagnum, that's a name, I've got an itchy sphagnum. Anyway, when it's ready to release its spores, it creates these little olive-shaped things. It even looks like it has a little pimento. At first, the cells that make up
Why are you touching my branches? I told you not to.
the outside of these little balls are flush with water, nice and plump. But sphagnum turns the spigot off, and they slowly start to dry out. As they dry, those plump cells start to collapse laterally, causing the whole thing to become more like a tube. This builds up pressure inside, and at the same time, the drying out causes that ring of tissue at the top to weaken until suddenly, the force of this explosion
The sound effect. No.
creates a vortex ring, like a smoke ring, that carries the spores upward where they can catch the wind.
Makes sense.
Listen, if you're interested in learning new things as much as I am, you'll appreciate something that makes browsing a whole lot smarter. The Opera browser includes Aria, a browser AI that can quickly give you
This is so funny. They keep on giving me Opera commercials in these videos. It's like, I'm using Opera.
context around any word or phrase you highlight while you're looking around. Sphagnum? What is it? Is it itchy? And while you're browsing, if something catches your eye or gives you an idea, Snapshot lets you grab a part of the screen, then edit it, take notes, and save it all without having to leave the browser. Now, if you want to go deep on a few subjects at the same time, Opera has separate workspaces you can toggle through in the sidebar.
I keep on learning about plants, and I learn about Opera.
And in those workspaces, tab islands let you organize tabs into context-based groups, which you
Dude, that's actually pretty cool. I have so many tabs open, as you guys can see. Don't look at my tabs. That's inappropriate.
can collapse, so you don't just start deleting tabs because you're overwhelmed. Along the way, if you want some inspiration on how to organize your thoughts, you can use Aria to help you compose anything from a blog post to a presentation. And you can even train Aria to write in your style. And I'm just scratching the surface here. There's integrated messaging, a built-in VPN, and a lot more. You should try it. It's all free. Download the Opera browser today by clicking the link in the description. Where were we? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're thinking. Sneezing out spores and pollen, that's child's play. What about something with some more heft?
I know, I'm learning too. I never even knew that we could do those. The snapshot nor the tab organization. I can have my tabs organized by videos that I want to watch, videos chat wants to put me under.
To it. But if you look close there, you might be able to see some witch hazel seed pods.
Ooh,
When
witch hazel.
these pods dry, they open up a bit and you can see the seed.
Ooh.
The drying also causes the pod to shrink. This exerts a pinching force on the back of the seed, which is held in place by friction or a small layer of cells. They don't know. When the force is big enough to break that attachment, it sort of pinch pops the seed out. But the seed doesn't just pop out willy-nilly. It has a spin to it. The spin creates a gyroscopic force that keeps the seed from tumbling and makes it more aerodynamic. A number of plants put some spin on their seeds. The habio tree puts a
Oh my god, we're in an ad, guys. Oh my god. Ooh. Why did I never think about how plants release their seeds before this? I have never once thought, oh, plants, how do they spread their seed? I don't know what I thought, to be honest. I thought, like, for the most part, it was just like the wind. The wind came and they blew the seeds away. You know, the wind just went whoosh, and the seeds went whoosh. Not that it went pff, not that it, like, exploded outwards towards the sky, and then the wind caught it. But it makes sense. Like, explosive seeds make so much sense. Also, guys, don't worry. I'm waiting through the ads. If anybody's stuck in the ad, don't worry. Don't worry. We're not going to continue video until end of ads. You are all safe. Don't stress. Don't stress it. We're not going to watch without you. Oh yeah, go run to the store. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to run and grab my my 7-Up quickly. Behave, chat. Why did I hear something hit me? I swear I heard something hit me. Did somebody throw something at me? Wait, I'm eating popcorn, and popcorn has seeds. Wait, am I eating the youngums of the corn? Wait, am I eating the youngums of the corn? Or I got my 7-Up. I got a 7-Up at the store earlier. I realized I really like 7-Up. 7-Up reminds me of my childhood. It's a 7-Up Zero, but I was so stupid I accidentally bought two. I actually was buying two 7-Ups, but I accidentally bought one zero and one regular. And then I realized afterwards, so I went to go and exchange it. And then this couple in front of us was buying lottery tickets. And I was waiting for them to buy their lottery tickets. And they took forever. But they spent $25 in lottery tickets. Does anybody buy lottery tickets? That seems like a lot to spend on a lottery. You like 7-Up too? Let's go. I feel like 7-Up has such a nice, refreshing, neutral flavor. Your mom does. Yeah, they spent like $25 and I was just kept waiting and the cashier was really bad. And then instead of exchanging the two beverages for me, she refunded my beverage and then made me buy the next one. It was just, ugh. You usually have free plays? Nice. But hi, welcome in, Prime. Okay. Let's continue learning about the explosive plants. My sister and mom are into lottery tickets and it makes me sad. So they're just gambling. It really is, B. It really is. And the thing is, like, my mom is huge into it. Because she used to really, like, it was so bad. She would perpetuate the idea, like, just imagine how well we could do with the lottery winning. And it's like, it's great if you win the lottery, and not great if you spend your whole entire life spending dollars on lottery tickets and never winning because you're just gambling. And she used to be like, just imagine we'll buy a big house and we'll get a car. And it's like, I think it kind of fucked me up as a kid. But yeah, let's learn about the ejaculating plants.
A little backspin on its disc-shaped seeds. Same with the hairy wild petunia. My hairy wild petunia is a bit itchy as well. But all this spinning helps these seeds travel farther. But back to that witch hazel pod. You'll notice that as it dries, the...
Welcome in, feet. Hello. What do we... Also, most people who win the lottery go bankrupt. 100%. 100% they go bankrupt. Without a doubt. It's like, there's like a whole study based off, like, people in the lottery and stuff like that.
WTF? Am I watching a flower documentary narrated by a British guy?
Yes, we're watching a seed video about explosive seeds. We are. We're doing we're watching an educational video first, and then we'll watch a silly. Look at your keyboard. There's something cute between Y and U. What's between Y and U? Oh, Y and I. Y. I fucked that up, feed. I'm so sorry. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I know this. This is a terrible pause to be paused on, guys.
two sides kind of bend back. And that's because there's a way to make things bend using moisture. Here, let's look at dead plants.
See, that's so interesting. See, plants use the dryness of their parts to spread their seed. Also, hi, Gray. How you doing?
For a moment. Bear with me. On this top layer of wood, the grain goes the long way. And the bottom layer is made out of pieces where the grain goes the short way.
We're learning.
All right, you glue it all together and then start drying it out. The way these pieces are arranged, the bottom layer shrinks more than the top. But it's glued to the top piece, so the only way it can shrink is to bend.
That makes sense.
So just by having layers that respond differently to changes in humidity, you can have something that bends on its own. That's how pine cones open up, for example.
I did not know that. I did not know that. I just thought they opened up because they matured. I thought they opened up because they matured. Not because of moisture or the lack of moisture. Hi, Griffin. How you doing today? This is why this is the educational video.
Their scales are built that way, so as it dries out, they bend, allowing the seeds to fall out, creating wood soil.
Wait, I thought the pine cone itself was the seed. There's seeds inside the pine cone? I'm glad you're doing all right, okay.
Laurel gets creative with his...
Maturing means drying out. I mean...
Bendy business. Its seeds come in these pods, and each seed is surrounded by a little jacket called a who gives a shit what it's called. As it matures, that covering becomes more
as it matures.
transparent, and you can see the darker seed inside. Because of the way it's layered, as it takes on moisture, that covering wants to bend. So much it wants to turn inside out, kind of like one of those novelty poppers. But it's being held together by attachments along this seam. But wouldn't you know it, the seam has a weak point, and if you disturb it, the jacket unzips and turns itself inside out, and that launches the seed in the process. Fluttering. But these seeds have
I feel like I do. You made me seed.
another trick. They try and bust out their siblings too. You may have noticed that the jacket has a little hook in the back,
Ooh.
and that lines up with the weak point in the next seed's seam. So if one goes, you can get a chain reaction. Yay! Whoopee! Woohoo! I'm not ready! Now, depending on how
I'm sorry, but the sound effect. I don't turn into bark. What the heck?
these bendy layers are arranged, you can create spring-loaded pods that open up in all sorts of different ways. Ones that twist like the common vetch, ones that curl up in a fancy mustachio, or those badass exploding spirals of the impatiens. But there's another cool thing about these self-bending layers. The bending is often reversible. They can bend, but when humidity changes, they can straighten out again. If you put an open pine cone in water, it'll close back up.
Ayo, that makes sense, because that's how you save carrots. Welcome in, Kaiser. How you doing? Wait, don't worry, it'll be on YouTube, so if you miss it, you can watch it on YouTube, my reaction.
Spores of the horsetail use this back and forthiness to do something amazing. You can see it right there. They're spreading their little arms out like a parachuter. Each spore has these 4 little strips hanging off them that are humidity-sensitive bilayers. When they're wet, these strips curl up in a tight little ball around the spore. But when they're dry, they open wide and spread out like a yoga pose.
Plants are so amazing. Plants are so amazing, honestly.
They look so happy. I know it doesn't seem like much, but these basic movements allow these spores to sort of walk, taking advantage of small fluctuations in humidity on the ground. All right, they're not winning any races, but look at them. Once these
So cute.
spores land, they can move around a bit and find a spot that's suitable for them to open up. But sometimes when they ball up, their arms will stick together because of friction. And if things dry out suddenly, that friction will act like a latch, building up tension as the arms want to open up until pop. And that sudden release makes them jump. The seeds of wild oats do something similar, but at a much larger scale. Each seed has these 2 long hair-like
This is the weirdest seed I've ever seen. It's so cute.
bristles sticking out the back, called none of your f***ing business. Sorry, they're called get off your lazy ass and Google it. All right, they're called awns. Gotta do everything. Now, when they get wet, these awns start twisting around in a circle, and the top half flexes a bit like a knee. This motion allows the oat seed to sort of roll along, like if you were laid down with a bad case of the spins trying to make your way to the toilet. But one of the awns
That's so cool. Hi, Axel. How are you doing? Happy Monday.
is longer than the other, and that means the 2 twist at different rates. So from time to time, the 2 awns will hit each other and lock together. And that means some tension can build up until they hop. Now, this isn't just to win the best-worst impression of a grasshopper contest. What these seeds are doing is looking for a way to bury themselves into the ground. Now, they might get lucky and
Nature's so amazing.
twist themselves into a pre-made hole. Quite fortuitous. Almost looks like a science hippie used his fingers. I'm onto you people. But if the head of the seed gets some purchase on the soil, the motion of the seeds against each other and their surroundings allow the seed to bury itself. Like a screw, but in terms of screwing, these oats have nothing on the storkbill. The
Wait,
storkbill
what?
is like a greatest hits. When its fruits dry out, they explode, sending 5 seeds out, each with its own awn. Little bit of a spermy vibe. When they're wet, these awns are fairly straight,
That is so much like sperm.
but as they dry out, they twist up
Ooh.
like 2 snakes that gotta go potty. Makes no sense. Anyway, you know what I mean, you're looking at it. The part closest to the seed does the coiling, while the top of the awn just kind of hangs out. The curling and uncurling allows them to move around a bit, but when they get at the right angle, the barbed tip of the seed can find a crack in the soil.
Oh.
And then the whole thing becomes an incredibly efficient vehicle for writing sex jokes. With the
Oh no. Plants are so cool, guys.
screwing and the moisture and the twist, it's a bad joke machine. And it plants a seed, so it does both. Anyway, some science hippies caught a whiff of this screwing action, and they were like, I bet there's some other seeds that wouldn't mind drilling dirt. So they used the design of the storkbill to create a version that could carry other seeds. And these things use humidity in the same way, and look at that, they work. This is a little tiny baby plant. Hey, did you know there's seeds that explode? And you and me sitting here just getting old. We got to blow, we got to blow, we got to blow up like seeds that explode. I know that
Oh my god.
some of you are bothered that this popper never popped. So, hey, did you know this?
Wow, he didn't show us the popper popping. He didn't freaking show us the popper popping.
Seeds that explode, and you and me sitting here just getting old. We got to blow, we got to blow, we got to blow up like seeds that explode.
Yes. Oh my god, that song. That song. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. Also, hi, Yessa. Also, your video started popping on my YouTube. Let's go. You can never escape from me, by the way. You can never escape from me. I'm just everywhere, chat. You'll never get away from me. You'll never get away from me. You're stuck here forever. And ever. And ever. Okay. Now we gotta watch a silly video. Well, this was pretty silly. Maybe we should watch a lore video. What do you guys think? You're like, wait a second. I know this goober. This goopy goober. Yeah. Lore. Oh, my foot. My foot spasmed. Hi, Jaka. You thought I was stuck? What do you mean you thought I was stuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Also, how's the DLC going? I can't wait for the DLC. Where's my lore video? Here's my lore video. I found it. It's called Prepare to Cry. No, you're stuck with me, not the other way. You're stuck with me, Graham. You think it's the other way, but you're stuck with me. Yeah. I can't watch DLC lore yet. It's not until, but I'm really close to the DLC. I'm really, really close. I'm like, I got to the place. Yeah, Elden Ring. I got to the place, the plateau where you can go to Millennia and you can get to the teleporter to go to Mog. I'm there. Like, I got the bonfire up there. I did that. It took you a while to kill Mog? Took you a while to do Mog? We are gonna be this is the video we're watching. This one is an Elden Ring movie. This is Vati Vidaya, an Elden Ring movie, The Lore of the Frenzy Flame. So this one is a year old, so it shouldn't have any DLC spoilers. It have absolutely no DLC spoilers. But it's not super long. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about the DLC. Anything about the DLC. Yaza, please no DLC spoilers at all. Please no DLC spoilers, but I'm hoping to start the DLC this week. Fingers crossed I'm able to, but my plan is to start the DLC this week. Also, there's this part in Elden Ring where you go to this big pot and he gives you have to fight these 3 summons. You have to fight these 3 summons and then you get a cool item from the pot guy. I went and I did that today, and one of the summons from the 3 summons was a build from the DLC, using a DLC-based build. And I was like, what the fuck? This is spoilers. What the hell, Elden Ring? This is spoilers. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, or you'll get bonked. Okay, prepare to cry.
The lands between are ruined, mired in torment and despair. Is there really anything here worth fighting for? Is there anyone worth saving?
Hello? Is somebody there? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn, to the south. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander, the servants there have rebelled. Filled with...
So I did Fia's quest in Elden Ring. Thank you, Lexi. I just hydrated with some 7-Up, so I finished my 7-Up. I did Fia's quest, and that where you fight that dragon, and then I let the brother of D kill her so I could get his sword, because his sword is a faith-based sword, and I'm using a faith-based build.
with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear for Father's life. My soul wishes that he escape.
The slaves of Castle Morn are misbegotten. Their very existence is considered to be a punishment. But their only crime was being born outside of grace. So it's no wonder that hatred has fermented in their hearts, inspiring them to finally break free of their masters. The next step in a cycle of revenge that began at Castle Morn.
I always have done this quest, but I don't know how this quest connects to any of the other quests. And there's so many quests. Wholesome pickup line of the day. If what they say about beauty being in the eye of the beholders is true, then my vision is perfect. Swole will return with morals and pickup lines. Well, hi, Swole. I hope you're doing well. The Crusading Knight weapons are way better for faith builds, hits harder, and looks amazing. I was not able to get the Crusader Knights weapons. They're like dropped. They're based off drop rate, right? And I have not gotten any of them dropped for me. So I've been I have the gargoyle swords. I've also used the blasphemous sword, and I really like that. Which bosses? Next time I play Elden Ring, Axel, you need to show me which bosses, because I don't know who drops them. But I've gotten so many faith-based swords. I have to show you guys next time. Hi, Whispers. Good luck, Swole. Have a good night.
Long ago.
I see. From Irina. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
Wait, can you use him in this battle? How tarnished am I at the moment? What do you mean, Whispers?
Ages ago, a lone champion fought at Castle Morn. His entire clan had been vanquished, but he grafted their swords onto his own and continued to fight. So determined was he to claim his revenge. And so, this became the legendary sword of Castle Morn. It was claimed by the banished knights of Godric, stolen by...
I would like to think so, Whispers. I would like to think I'm killing more than I am dying.
Misbegotten, and then passed down to you. And with it, the cycle of revenge continues. An eye for an eye.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures.
Was it one of those guys that killed her?
I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her.
I know that's basically the Game of Thrones sword. I think it was a reference to the Game of Thrones writer that helped out with the game. Yeah, please do so. Oh, is it the one where you have to fight two of them? The 2-on-1 one? Outside the capital? Because I think I ran away from that one. The fight was scary. Yeah, I ran away from that one. That one scared me. But I should probably go back now that I'm a higher level and kill them.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. I am of a nomadic people, selling wares
Wait, Kale is also part of the Frenzy Flame?
as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely.
Hi, not random. Hello.
Let's say you're a very welcome customer. There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts.
Has anybody gotten the Frenzy ending? I know that with Fia's ending, you actually do need to cause the Frenzy, I believe. I was looking up some quests off stream. I was looking up quests so I can do them. Because I besides Ronnie's ending, I haven't really done much other endings, let alone done much other questing.
Your people, the Tarnished, and mine. See that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
Deep within the eyes of the oldest merchants, a secret is hidden. Deeply unforgiving indeed.
Yeah, I agree. I think Ronnie's ending is definitely the easiest. But also you can just do Ronnie's quest and still choose not to do her ending. Because like you basically have to choose what endings. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. Cyan, I could be wrong. But I remember reading to be able to use, because you get, so at the, when Thea dies, you get an item from her. You get an item from her, and I remember reading that once you get the item from Thea, to be able to get that ending, you needed to cause the frenzy flame, like open the door. I remember reading that vaguely, but I could be wrong. And then you get a different ending, like the death root ending or whatever. But I could be wrong. I was just looking up the stuff earlier today.
But I've done all I can here. I'm thinking of moving elsewhere for a time.
So far, we've spoken of misbegotten, banished knights, tarnished, and merchants. All were spurned by grace in one way or another. You can't go too far without wondering if the Golden Order is to blame for the oceans of anger.
I mean, of course, like, right, when there's a certain order, there's always going to be people that get burned from that order and then want to rebel against that order.
Anger and despair. When we last met Edgar, he swore revenge upon the misbegotten. But now, all must die, misbegotten or not. And if you defeat Edgar, you will receive a Shabriri grape. It's our proof that his need for revenge no longer divides or distinguishes.
I think I killed him as well.
Love, revenge, melt it all away in the yellow chaos flame. But there are those who fight against the tarnished who stalk their own. Yura, the hunter of bloody fingers, will often be at your side.
I also never did his
Yura
quest.
comes from the land of reeds, a place that has long been locked in a miserable civil war, and it's said that the entire nation has succumbed to a blood-soaked madness. It's not too surprising, then, that Yura fights against any blood-crazed tarnished, whether they serve the Lord of Blood or otherwise. But Yura's true mark is a Drake Knight named Eleonora, located at the Second Church of Marika, where she kills Yura in cold blood. Once, Eleonora had a legacy as a proud knight, but because of her dragon communion, it seems her humanity has slipped away. So, you put that legacy to rest. By now, it should be clear.
That is so confusing. I also haven't done anything with the Dung Eater. I don't know what to do with the Dung Eater. I've done every ending except for the Perfect Order, Duskborn. I might have done it though, forgot. And Cursed Ending. What's the Cursed Ending? I don't even know there's so many different endings.
That madness takes many forms.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayeta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me?
She looks like Irina.
She looks so much like her, yeah. Also, I don't understand what those grapes are.
But Irina is dead. Somehow, this Hayeta has taken over that body. But for what purpose? She barely even knows herself.
I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden. You're not like the others who give me grapes.
Wait, she's a finger maiden too?
Are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes. Their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes. But you seem somehow firmer. Now I can feel the distant light once more. That aside, I wonder what Shabriri grapes really are. Delectably tender and sweet, yet searing. What a sight they must be to behold.
Of course, the Shabriri grapes are eyes. Yellow, shriveled, and oozing.
That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own... So those noises I heard were...
Shabriri, the most reviled man in all of history. It all began long ago with the crime of slander. Shabriri came up with a lie, and it was so damaging, so heinous, that his eyes were gouged out as a punishment when that lie was proven to be false.
What? Who gouges eyes out?
We can't be sure of what was said, but what if Shabriri slandered the nomadic merchants? What if, with a crooked smile, he accused them of the very crime he himself was guilty of? saying that they had fraternized with the Three Fingers and were not to be trusted.
Ooh.
This would explain why
The no brows is so creepy.
the nomadic merchants came to be so hated. It is said, after all, that the sickness of the Flame of Frenzy began with Shabriri. And after his eyes were gouged out, the blight of the Flame of Frenzy came to dwell in his empty
Why so many people in this game have gouged out eyes?
sockets. Yellow eyes became known as Shabriri grapes, and frenzy started to infect the despairing world. A madness that belongs to those who have lost everything.
Ah, by the way, well, even we had a place to call home once. The Great Caravan, they called it. But it's been lost to us for ages. I've been searching for it as long as I can remember. And with a name like that, you'd hope they kept some fine goods there, eh? I've always preferred my own company to that of other people's. And I don't have any burning questions I wish to ask my ancestors.
I didn't even know Kale basically had a quest line too.
But there's something I need to know. My roots. I want to know who I am, where I came from, where I'm headed. I hope you can join me at the Great Caravan, in fact. Who knows what wonders there might be to trade?
If Shabriri did indeed slander the merchants, then he knew exactly what their despair might bring.
Ah, is that you over there? I've gleaned something very important indeed, thanks to you.
What do you mean this is cut content? What do you mean? I know you can talk to him at one point for something, but I don't think he has a full quest line. I think he does. I think there is, at some point you have to show him something, I think. I remember somewhere something like that.
The reason why it was eyes I had to eat, the distant light, is far and frail, so faint it can't be seen by the naked eye. But with everyone's eyes together, it appears. Finally, it all makes sense. I'm certain now. I will be a finger maiden. Could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers.
We only know of one other who was clasped in such a manner. His name was Vike, the Dragon Spear. After the war with the ancient dragons, there came the rise of the dragon cultists, who earned the dragon's affection. One of the most beloved was Vike the Dragon Spear, a tarnished descendant from Godfrey, who eventually returned from across the sea to join the round.
Wait, so if it was a tarnished descendant of Godfrey, does that mean Godfrey had like a first wife before Marika? Did Godfrey have like children before Marika?
Table hold, in hopes of becoming Elden Lord. To this end, Vike was assigned a finger maiden and acquired the power of 2 great runes. But when he stood before the thorns of the Erd tree, he realized the truth.
He was a village chief, so does that mean he just like had a lot of unprotected sex?
That a maiden's true purpose is to burn the thorns for the one who would become Elden Lord. And whether it was born of love or duty, Vike refused to burn his maiden, for the whisperings of Shabriri had told him of another flame. A flame of frenzy hidden.
Wait a minute. That means that to become Elden Lord, you have to have a maiden, and you have to burn the maiden to burn the tree, and that's why we burn her. So I thought she just did it on her own. I thought she just did it because she was like, don't worry, I will help you. But I didn't know that was like what you had to do. That's why you needed a maiden. I kind of want to save her by doing the frenzy flame thing, but I know she'll hate me if I do it.
Deep below the capital that could burn the thorns away. But when Vike returned, his maiden was dead.
Yes, so the maiden was only supposed to burn the thorns in front of the tree, not the whole tree, right? Hi, Matthew. Welcome in. No worries, no worries. I hope you're having a chill day. Hi, cute Akuma. What are we watching? We are watching Elden Ring movie, The Lord of the Frenzy Flame. We're learning about the Frenzy Flame.
Did she commit suicide after betraying her purpose? Or was Vike captured and punished for his treason? Whatever the case, now Vike's vengeful spirit defends the dead maiden.
Hi, cute Akuma. Hello, hello. Yeah, this is an Elden Ring lore video about the Frenzy Flame. It's basically kind of cut together like a movie with some cut content and stuff like that. I think some of it is canon. Can somebody in chat answer Thomas's question? Some of it's canon, right? No, of course.
At the Church of Inhibition, while the real Vike kneels imprisoned in an Everjail deep within the Forbidden Lands, clad in armor clasped by 3 burnt fingers. This is all that remains of the contender that was supposed to become Elden Lord.
That is so true, Taka. What is canon? What isn't canon? You know what I mean? Oh. The dude. I actually did beat this guy, by the way. Dragon magic looks so cool. The music here is crazy. Also, what stat does dragon magic scale with? Rip. That was a pretty cool fight. See, I have a good faith. So if I start building some arcane, maybe I can do some dragon spells. I need to check out the dragon spells. So far, I found most magic a little underwhelming. Maybe that's just me. At least the faith-based magic, besides like the stat boosting ones, Like the removal of poison buildup, that I've been really liking.
Finally, we meet the tarnished who would be Lord. Oh my, why the long face? I fear that you were previously
Oh, I remember. I got to this point. This guy's now possessed by the crazy dude.
acquainted with this vessel. Well, that is most
See, Axel, I saw in the DLC you can have butterfly magic, and I want that. I don't care. I'll respec to whatever the butterfly magic is. I want the butterfly magic.
unfortunate, for he is dead. As for his flesh, he gave it to me. Shabriri. I hope you can make your peace with that. You are about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a fair maiden, that you would toss into the fiery forge, only so that you may be Lord. What a horrible thing to ponder.
I mean...
Your ascendancy requires her sacrifice. Whether she...
Wait. The butterfly magic scales with faith? Their butterfly magic? Is this what I'm hearing? Is this what I'm hearing? Yes.
she wishes it or not. But how would the Lord, crowned so, be looked upon? Chosen tarnished and would-be Lord, dare to tread the path of true rigor. Spare the poor girl and singe your own flesh in her stead.
Burn yourself instead?
If you are prepared to show resolve and attain lordship through righteous hardship, then heed the words of I, Shabriri. Chosen, tarnished, and would-be Lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy. If you inherit the flame of frenzy, your flesh will serve as kindling. Burn the Erdtree to the ground and incinerate all that divides and distinguishes. Ah, may chaos take the world. May chaos take the world. Shabriri is chaos incarnate. I cannot die. May chaos take the world.
If you intend to claim the frenzied flame, I ask that you cease. It is not to be meddled with. It is chaos, devouring life and thought unending. However ruined this world has become.
But like, where does it come from? Like, who put the frenzy flame in the first place?
However mired in torment and despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that. Is there not? If you would become Lord, do not deny this notion. Please, leave the frenzied flame alone.
And maybe you would have left it alone, were it not for the horrors that you found down there.
Yeah, I don't understand what with all these bodies down there. Were they a bunch of merchants? Was the Frenzy Flame trying to kill the merchant class? Also, welcome in. Hello. How are you?
Cracks.
Camel 17 dancing, camel 17 dancing, camel 17 dancing.
Gene, thank you for the resubscription. Let's go. 2 months. Enjoyed those emotes. Dance.
Could you hold us for a while?
It's okay. We got this. We're almost through it. Poor merchant, you can't blame him for being angry. Honestly, you really can't. I mean, you can't. I've never seen the 3 fingers before.
Please. A frenzied flame to melt away the curses, suffering, and despair. And the order entire.
That would be spicy.
Melt away the curses, suffering, despair. And the order entire.
Welcome in, Lar. Yes, this is a Vati video. This is the Lord of the Frenzy Flame video. I'm watching it for the first time.
Chaos take the world.
I don't know what I was expecting. It's 3 fingers. 3 fingers.
Make it.
My eyes. They're melting. Thank you. I have touched them. The words of the 3 fingers.
Wait, if you get the frenzy ending, you burn her, she never becomes a finger maiden?
As your maiden, allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births and souls. But the greater will
No, because you just burned the tree for yourself.
made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame, until all is one again. Those who gave me grapes howled without words, saying they wished they were never born. Become their lord, take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin.
I was pretty sure that you, with the frenzy flame, you don't sacrifice a maiden. You sacrifice a maiden without the frenzy flame. I thought what they were saying earlier that with the frenzy flame you sacrifice your own body. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I'm super excited to play the DLC.
Sin, every curse, and melt it all away. As the Lord of Chaos, no more fractures, no more birth.
And so it is that an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind.
You have inherited the frenzied flame. A pity. Our accord ends here.
Is this the frenzy ending? Is this the actual ending?
Lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours.
Wait, is this real? Does this happen in the game?
Destined death.
Thank you for watching. If you want to get early access to more videos like this, then you can consider signing up to my Patreon.
Huh. Please no DLC spoilers, guys. If the DLC explains more about her, that's awesome. I can't wait to play it myself. But that's interesting. Hi, Zagger. Hello, hello. No, it doesn't? Okay, good. Okay, okay. Thank you. But yeah, that was interesting. I wish there was less filler so I would know what is accurately lore-wise, but still very good. still very interesting and very good movie style. I do have to go to the bathroom, guys. I hate to do this, but I do have to go to the bathroom, and then I want to watch something silly when I return from the bathroom, because we've been sitting through so much lore. Hold on, stretch. Quick little stretch. Oh my god, my back is like, bitch, please. What are we doing? Like to leave it to other people to simplify complications. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I promise. Welcome into the 5 Nights at Cammy's stream. We got pizza. Actually, we don't got pizza, but we got fries that I ate up. Freddy! Sexy. Is Freddy good in this game? Don't tell me. But Freddy's bad in the other games, right? Yeah, he is bad in the other games, right? I'm very embarrassed. But when I first played this, it took me so long to find the button on the wall. Like, unbelievably long. Like, I looked everywhere for so long to find this button on the wall. And I see it right here. Come on. Ah! It's so close. There's so many boxes. I can't climb on. It happens. Don't look at me. Oh, you're stinky. I forgot to check my stinky level. And I'm also really sucking at climbing boxes. Okay. Wait, how do I crouch? No. Oh, thank you. Now it tells me. After I press every single button. Wait, I need to check my stinky level too. I need to check out my stinky. Oh my god, I showered. What are you talking about, game? Lucky. I want to be 69% stinky. Chica's cute. I like the pink. See, I told you guys, I have too many backlog games. I've never played any MSGs. MSGs? Is that right? MGS. There we go. I've never played MSG. See? Chica. I like her little print. Look at the pictures. My fun day. Look at him. He looks so scary. Oh my god. My fun day. Look at that one up here. He looks so scary. That's not a fun day. Oh. Also, why the f does that look so f***ing freaky? What the f***? Oh my god, look how f***ing creepy this is. What the f***? This Halloween display is f***ing creepy. Look at the garbages though! Through the door. I feel safe when I'm with Freddy, you know? Like, I feel like with Freddy I could defend and protect. What the f*** was that? Chica has been caught eating in the kitchen garbage after I have returned. What did I miss? You guys were redeeming everything. Oh, there's another ad. That's great. Okay, guys, there's an ad happening. Right when I get back. At least the first one was a short ad. And this one should be less long because we ran an ad earlier. I also... What video? I had a video open. This one here. You were miskin about how you want to be stinky. Why do I want to be stinky? I don't want to be stinky. Play MSG. Oh my god. You know what? I took my headphones off when I went to the washroom. Oh yeah. We're gonna watch that. Don't worry. It's the history of the worst Six Flags coaster. But this is the video I want to watch first. There's so many videos, guys, we can watch. Don't worry. But we're going to wait for the ad to end, and then we'll watch our first video. After the ads. Because damn you freaking ads. The more Elden Ring lore I watch, the more I really want to... I really want to play more Elden Ring. I know I've done 3 playthroughs of this game and never done the area with Malene. Wait! Bloody, you have never fought Melania? Rena, I have a bunch of videos open. It might have to save it for next time. Because we'll see. I have so many. I want to watch something lighthearted first. Something nice and chill. Maybe we'll do that as the educational one. I just kind of rotate. I want to rotate between videos, but responding to a message, and then we. Welcome back from the ads. Was it a good ad? Was it a good ad? Was it a bad ad? Was it a funny ad? I'm sucking on a mint. You know, it's funny. I don't like mint chocolate, but I like mints. I like bubblegum too. I just hate mint combined with anything but mint. Mint by itself. Solo mint. Did you fall asleep, Noob Fishy? You fall asleep? Was the music of the Elden Ring video so chillaxing? Because I feel like it was so chill vibes. Like it was like such nice calm music. I really like the vibe. I've had bubblegum ice cream. I don't know how I feel about bubblegum ice cream. Okay, we're gonna watch something silly, something goofy, to forget about all the sadness of the Frenzy Flame. So you're gonna watch The Tales of the Varus by Internet Historian. That's fair. I've been tired the last couple of days. Like I feel like I've been tired non-stop. And hopefully I'll get some good sleep with my week off. But I have so much planned into this week off. I don't know when I'm gonna sleep. I don't know. You got an orchid. Nice. Okay, let's watch. Look at that sexy hole. Booting. Clearing cache. Year 2021.
Inhale. I can finally breathe again. It must be over. Scanning for traces of human life. 5G scanners activate.
Hey guys, it's Fallout.
Nothing detected. The species Homo sapien is extinct. It's time to fulfill my purpose. Executing Operation Ice to Sea. Welcome back. Let me brief you on how the world ended.
How did the world end, chat?
The details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
Toilet paper. In 2020, a shortage of toilet paper had gripped every major city across Australia. Citizens panicked at the looming prospects of a cold spritz in a shallow sink and looked to whatever substitute they could find. But once supply of paper towels and facial wipes ran dry, desperation took a hold. The desperation led to panic. Panic led to anarchy. And anarchy led to memes. One day you will look up and yell out for the toilet paper, and I will whisper, no. Only on PlayStation. Hi, Nexo. See, at the time when there was the toilet paper shortage, I had a bidet. I don't mind a cold spritz.
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone just pops over dead and we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking. Oh my god. The virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else, Vector. People said, oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No, I must resist.
The virus is so hot, chat.
Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea.
It's so true. Do you know blood is blue?
So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper. Hey, I heard that here in Australia, 90% of our toilet...
You know what's really funny about the toilet paper thing? So like in countries like Australia and other countries where the toilet paper is made outside of the place and it's like imported, they had a shortage. Here in Canada, we actually have a toilet paper plant like literally a few kilometers away. But some reason, people heard the story about the toilet paper and they went and they bought toilet paper in drones. They went and they bought it, even though we would never have a shortage of it because we make toilet paper locally out of Canadian trees.
Toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no more stock. So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packs. No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3.
Priorities, chat. Priorities. We need that poop paper. Poop paper priority. Nobody wants to be wiping with cloth. Welcome and thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. Welcome in, Lar.
4 just in case. And everyone had that same concern. Within the week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low. And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course,
People really don't want to use a bidet. Wash your buttholes, please.
photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want 1 pack.
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stock up. But who knows when...
Don't buy it, but also buy it. But don't buy it, but buy it. I don't mind a single ply. Just do the wad situation. We had this conversation last React Day. We gotta wad it up.
New stock is coming, but don't you hoard. But it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're gonna find completely empty shelves.
Fights broke out between those who had none and those who had too much. It was chaos in...
I mean, that is fair. Like, you should not be hoarding the toilet paper. You can share. You don't need to hoard because you'll never poop enough. Lady, there's no way you eat enough fiber to poop that you need that much toilet paper. You don't poop that much. Look at you. You're like a twig. No offense. There's no way you poop enough for all that.
The aisles.
Round 1. Fight.
The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
Is a knife.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
"It's been one of the most disappointing things
The CEO of Australia.
I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis."
But that scolding did little to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically. But that also didn't quell the frenzy. So, supermarkets enacted a 1-pack per person rule. But frenzies cannot be quelled. And so that's when the price...
They literally made it that the second toilet paper is like $99, like $900, it's like $90, and people still bought $90 toilet paper. What crazy people. Just wash your butthole.
Online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price. Then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy prices. People went from selling it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
Number 2 large.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative. But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes.
The toilet paper heroes.
One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case.
The toilet paper in the newspaper. Oh my god. And just in case, we got your back. Just wipe, like the olden days, wipe with paper.
By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes.
No, 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 no.
And soon they had become the
Yes, Taka, actually. Reading material used to be used as toilet paper. We watched a whole video on that last week. So people would go and they'd read their little magazine and then they would wipe the butt with it. And that's why people take the newspaper and books to the toilet. This is way too much toilet paper. You will never poop this in a lifetime.
facto royalty of Australia. They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
I found the crown of Australia in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
But for the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public.
The bucket over the head. You gotta steal from public. You know, there's these old ladies that come to my work to steal paper towel from my work in the bathrooms. They just go and I'll go into the bathroom and afterwards there's like no paper towel left. They just go and they steal it all. Yes, I am a toilet paper waster, okay? But that's only when I poop in public. At home I have a bidet. Welcome in, Blacklings. How are you doing today?
Toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new survey has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started stealing from hotels, stealing from cars, stealing from the blind. Even animals were stealing. Some pretty good memes there.
Ooh.
And just as some relief was coming, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued
What?
what rolls they could. The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the circumstances being completely different. In fact, stats time. In most countries, the majority of toilet paper is actually produced locally. Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning it's expensive to ship relative to its retail value.
Exactly. It makes sense. It's bulky. Why would you make it outside of the country? Like, that would be a really expensive, stupid thing to make and import. That would be a stupid thing to import.
So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic.
No.
And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held...
This is toilet paper fear-mongering. Someone tried to rob the truck, fired the gun, the bullet created a spark when it hit the... No, Taka, really? Really? That's how that truck went on fire because somebody tried to rob for toilet paper? People, there is water. There is water. You can wash your butthole. Just wash it.
held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry. And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on. After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate, toilet paper returned to shelves. The balance was restoring. The shops were healing. Which meant it was time to panic about something else.
The 5Gs.
5G time. So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See that tower over there? Now look at this. Coincidence?
Guys, see, the 5G is injecting your body with the virus, obviously. It's funny how nobody talks about 5G anymore. It's 2024 and not a single person. I have not heard a single person be like, have you heard about the 5G?
5Gs. 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5.
As 5. 5 is evil.
Awful lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable facts such as, I have headache, it was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire. It was time for the
I have headache, therefore 5Gs are murder. 5Gs will give me cancer.
5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives!
I think people had too much time on their hand. I think people need to play video games. I was just too busy playing Elden Ring.
Someone save lives with the 5G network.
And the destruction was extensive. I had no idea really until I started digging. But in the UK,
Honestly, I think so many people were so bored during the pandemic because they're like, I'm in my house. I can't socialize with my friends. I can't go and watch a sporting game. I can't go to work. What do I do with my life? And it's like, play Elden Ring.
over 50 towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
You know when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals?
In North Carolina, one woman just started...
Chat, they're building the hospitals because the 5G is going to kill everyone. Why? If they're going to kill everybody, why the heck would they need to build the hospital if they're all going to die? Okay. Hold on, let's see what Sapling says.
They are dumb as heck. They destroyed millions of money.
It is dumb as heck. It is very dumb as heck. Sapling is still broken. I keep on forgetting to screen record it and then send it to the developers. But it's also kind of funny.
Opening fire on a couple of technicians.
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A 3rd worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but
Oh my god. I have no water. Lexi, I'll put an IOU. An IOU hydration.
when police came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's out on bond and she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G.
A crazy, sad, bored lady.
Stimulate your senses.
In Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands,
See, I didn't know about this. I didn't pay attention to this. I knew people were going crazy about this 5G. I didn't know it was so bad that they were burning cell towers.
16, reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big
Canada, really? You disappoint me.
problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
You strap yourself in and
you don't.
Feel the G's!
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for
Oh my god.
emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone. And the movement.
That was not just in the US, Noob Fishy. That was Ireland. That was the UK. That was like everywhere. But guys, if the jet fuel can melt steel beams, how can gasoline bring the towers down? That is so true. I don't know how I don't think they thought about it that hard. Like that metal doesn't burn that easily.
It has gone somewhat underground. Oh my god, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV.
I can't believe... Okay, you guys want to know something crazy? So during peak pandemic, I used to get these calls from my grandmother. My grandma's crazy bananas. She would call me and she'd be like, I sent you vitamin C. Please take it. I don't want you to die. Please take your vitamin C. And I also sent you silver. It's gonna help you. I don't want you to die. And I'm just like, oh, wow. Wow.
Kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil.
Too much urine drinking.
In the anus, miracle mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus, treatment packs, toothpaste, the biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy.
Chat. Food and immune system. Well, some things can help. A lot of things don't help. I forgot that the GIFs are not in my zoomed in one. Horse dewormer, I remember that. So many crazy. Eating food that looks like the virus. I mean, that seems like the most likely cause. Did you lose your sense of taste, Axel, with COVID? Because I heard the burnt orange thing was supposed to help with the sense of taste. Hi, Lone Wolf. It is GIF. That is confirmed by the creator of the GIFs that it is a GIF. I swear, every time I say GIF, there's always somebody that's like, actually, Cammy, it's a GIF. I don't like the word GIF. I like the word GIF. It rolls off the tongue nicer. And I can say whatever I want to say when I want to say it. So you guys can't stop me. Some G's and J's, they sound exactly the same. Like Joffrey is spelt with a G sometimes, guys. Joffrey is spelt with a G sometimes. Did you hear about the man who turned blue from drinking silver? No, I have not, Gray, but that sounds about right. Just because there's also gemstone. I'm talking about Joffrey. I love how you guys are dying on this hill. I will forever call it GIF. I'll call it whatever I feel like in the moment, and I've called it both GIF and GIF interchangeably. I don't want to lose my sense of taste. But when I had COVID, but my friends of mine hated the smell of vanilla after she had COVID. I didn't get any of those weird tastes. Hello, Pause. Hi. Do I have a mod? Can I get a shout out for Pause if possible? Hello, beautiful. Wait, how is your dooming? Did you doom to hell? Did you doom off to hell? We're watching a video, and apparently nobody... No, what do you mean no? No shout out? Okay, Bloody, thank you. Rena, thank you. Bloody, Pause needs her own. Pause does need her own one. Well, Pause, when I played Doom, when it won Game of the Month, it crashed my whole entire PC. Like, my whole PC went, bleh, and like everything froze and crashed it. Like, I had to do a full restart. I don't know why Doom did that to me. But we're watching a video about the tales of the virus. And apparently chat's upset with the way I say GIF instead of GIF. Pause, what do you say? Do you say GIF or GIF? Good. I'm glad your PC was okay with it. I don't know what happened. Damon said he fixed it and then it never happened again, but it was so strange. Not a single game has ever done that to my PC.
Living, radionics machine, schwang stringlang ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything.
It was like everything. Hi Lily, thank you for the lurk. You say GIF? That's valid. You're allowed to say whatever you want. I don't know. I say both. But I like to say GIF just to piss off chat.
Everything and anything is apparently a cure. But
Yes.
who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time. Soon. Soon we will be together.
See, Jif peanut butter doesn't. Also, isn't it Jiffy? Isn't it Jiffy peanut butter? Isn't it Jiffy peanut butter? I don't know why I think I used to say GIF a lot more because GIF also makes sense in German. But I think at some point I said GIF one time and then chat was like, oh, and then I just started saying GIF out of spite.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point it.
Exactly, pause. Now it's become second nature to say it. It's second nature. Hold on, I'm getting a little toasty. I've been turning my AC on and off because it's kind of weird. It's not like... I should probably just turn down... Hold on. I should probably just turn the AC up so it's not as cold, so I don't keep turning it off and on like a crazy person. But hi, Nemesis! Guys, have you not seen the word Joffrey? Have you not seen the word Joffrey and Jeff? Jeff can be spelled with the fucking G, okay? So don't be all like, but J, because English is a stupid language. English is a stupid language and none of it makes sense, okay? Okay? But hello.
Yes, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down.
You know what sucks? Netflix got banned VPN, so you can't even watch Norwegian Netflix anymore.
Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her personal photos.
Exactly. Look at all the personal sussy photos, guys. Exactly. It's Joffrey, and Joffrey. You don't call it Geoffrey. Geoffrey. Right?
Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it. Oh, what? Nice. Now imagine this was you. And imagine this was a 3-year plan.
I love how I'm right here where it says you.
With 70% off plus a 3 extra month.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe. Encrypt your browsing with your VPN.
Taxi EE.
No swear.
That's a good question, Taka. If the police us, who polices the police?
I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Finally. Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me? No, they're biting me, help.
Snake pit.
This is the most unhinged ad I have ever seen.
This wouldn't have happened if you had used NordVPN.
Did you ever think that maybe I wanted to be in the pit of snakes? That maybe snakes are my friends?
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply. You can
Sexy potatoes. In America, the IA, or International Affairs, are the police of the police. Okay, but who polices the IA? Who polices the internal affairs?
You can roughly break goods into 2 categories: commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go. Maybe we could just
no.
send it to the supermarkets. No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries. So either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost.
The internal affairs, but then who polices the internal affairs?
What's the point?
Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown,
That leg looked painful. Exactly. Who polices the police's police?
farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount.
Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? I don't know, probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well, I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do.
So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
That's so sad. What a waste of food.
It was a slaughter.
Oh, my cabbages!
Millions of pounds of
Cabbages! Hi, Gopi. This is a video about from internet historian called "The Tales of the Varus." Hi, homely, welcome in. The taxpayers are supposed to police the government, but we all know how that goes. I don't know if that's how it. I don't know if that's really how it works. But who polices the police's police of the police? Or is the police policing a full circle, guys? Like it's like a fucking circle where the police get the police of the police of the police of the police, but then eventually goes back down, is policed by the original police. Like a police circle. Money? Oh, of course. Of course, it's always money, Nemesis. Hi, Onichi. Hello. How are you? Welcome in. This is so many. I think these are potatoes, or are the onions? Also, you know what? At this point, when they should just do a tweet and be like, we have 4 billion potatoes. First come, first serve. Free potatoes. You know what I mean? Let people come and get the potatoes. But 100%, it's better for them to I guess, destroy the potatoes instead of get people to get the potato. Onions. Okay. Onions in Idaho. That's a lot of onion rings, guys. I'm doing pretty good, Oni. I'm off this week from work, from my day job. So it's nice to know that I don't have to get up in the morning and work tomorrow. It's a nice feeling. There's like a sense of like lightness in my heart.
Onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making grain and started making donuts. Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potato blood in my veins.
Squash were being compressed.
The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day.
This is so wasteful. This is so incredibly wasteful. This is the most wasteful thing I have ever seen.
Oh, he needs some milk.
But once the farmers had destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones, because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal.
Because nobody would come pick up the potatoes or the onions or the dairy milk. Nobody would come to pick up to bring them to the market. So farmers just trash them and turn them into compost, which I mean is a cycle of a potato. But like, I feel like they could have put more effort into getting people to come and get the potato, but it was cheaper for them to destroy it than to let people have it for free.
Zoom. So everyone.
I hate Zoom. I hate Zoom. I miss Skype, but Skype screwed it up, and now Skype's trash.
was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting. Millions moved over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store.
Wow.
Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Teehee. Look, I can change the background.
Yeah. Oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay. Okay, everyone. I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods.
Oh no. Yeah, that's what you learn as a streamer, not to do that.
Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and like
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
That is such a troll move.
Come on!
let them know.
Dude, I've been in this thing for a while. No one said anything.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
Am I bugging? We're fucking Mary dead right now, bro.
It's good to see you
I can't believe they did that.
again.
And what if I gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform.
I love how these are just like they're all just like stuck in school and this guy's just like totally trolling them.
Take out your number 2 pencils. It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am Shashamya from Wuhan University.
Too mad. Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Onyengun village.
A transfer student from where?
I feel so bad for the teachers though, because like I know so many teachers that had to try to like they had to get day jobs outside of teaching, like because teaching like with Zoom was not paying well enough and the whole pandemic things. Like it's fine to troll like certain people, but like trolling schools and stuff, that's not very nice.
What do you say?
So what are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason.
Like I can understand trolling like an office meeting, but teachers?
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom. You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room, and it's currently public.
I don't do that.
You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely use one.
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get them out?
It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm on your dead and you let me through the gate.
Who the heck is it? Oh my god, what the?
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus...
1 and 1.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
Oh no.
History class. Oh hell yeah!
And he's lost an election twice. He's
Oh my god, these poor teachers.
He's like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, "What?"
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay. So, You guys can open up. I'll give you a minute or two to open up. Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert!
Oh no.
Robert's gonna get some trouble!
This is not funny at all.
Robert's probably in his room right now just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me! I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform.
Yep. If it's so easy for people to join, like, schools should not be using that.
Even though the stock price keeps going up. With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets.
Nature
The healing
returning. It's healing.
had begun.
Real happy world.
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping everywhere. The canals of Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats would...
You know what this shows us? That maybe we should just take, every few years, we should take a year and everybody just cannot leave their home.
docked and silt could resettle. From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters. But that wasn't all.
Me too, Diamond, me too.
Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads. Rats in New Orleans were... No, that's normal. Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Oh, 100%. 100%, without doubt. Humanity is terrible to the world. We don't take care of our own home.
Human beings are a disease.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York for the first time since it was established in 65 million BC. We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god. Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the ocean. Cats was seen by some in London to a limited audience.
No. We don't talk about cats.
Were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is healing. Namaste. Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, wait. But how did humanity die?
Oh my god. Is this Mars? This is one hell of a twist. I know, right? Oh my god, it's Elon Musk. Yes, a double twist. Welcome home, X-A13.
God, it's a triple twist.
Video over. The next one's almost done. Give me 2 weeks. Have you heard of incognito mode? It's basically the main channel now.
Wait, there's a second. Wait, is it this video? Is this the second video? Here? Is this the second? The Strikes Buck? I didn't know.
New video every month there too. Look at...
Yeah, it is? Okay. We will have to watch that one as well. Hi, Gal! Hello. How are you? There we go. I definitely want to watch that one as well. For sure. I want to grab more water and go pee again. I know my little bladder is just so tiny. It's so itsy bitsy, guys. I just have an itsy bitsy teeny tiny polka dot bladder. But I hope you're doing well, Gal. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I promise. We're releasing Camellia. I'm surprised. What's with me? Why am I so big? Boop, that better. It's me, Camellia. Welcome to my Smash or Pass Digimon edition. Who is the sexiest Digimon of them all? Now, if you like Pokemon better than Digimon, that's okay. This is not what we're judging today. What we're judging today is the sex appeal of Digimon. Or the lack of sex appeal of Digimon. These are the furry vibes where you're like, am I a furry? Smash? Smash? Now he has silver hairs and he has horns, and I do like those things a lot. But he has a goat bod. I'm leaning towards Smash. I guess this would still be a Smash. Yeah, still a Smash. This one is gonna have to be a pass for me. I think he's too aggressive. Smash. Smash. Smash? Yeah, let's go with Smash. He does seem like a pollinate evacuate. Like he's like, I dropped my seed. Adios, amigos. He looks like he's about to step on you. Guys, this is a pass. I'm disappointed. Digimons are not as sexy as I was hoping they'd be. This is a beautiful say-so stream. The say-so is so. Why did you open up like this? What's happening? I think I pressed the wrong button, guys. Pass. I'm not that into furries. Smash. Why is the lion being gagged? It's very kinky. It's gonna meteor or smash you. Yeah, it's gonna smash us. We don't smash it, it smashes us. I feel like before this guy became decaying, he might have been a smash. He has a really large chest to waist ratio, which means he's very healthy. Smash, 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 smash. I wanted to be her. Every time I saw Anja Woman, I was just like, I want to be her and be with Anjumon. I need to edit more clip videos so I have more YouTube videos for you guys to watch while I'm peeing. So much Elden Ring today. Ooh. That's exciting. I played a little bit more Elden Ring myself today off stream. But I'm so close to I don't know if I want to beat Margaret Morg. You know his stupid name. Can't even. Thank you, Rena. Okay, I do want to watch the second part of this, but I want to take a break and interrupt with the city animals, with the raccoon, and then we'll go and watch. And we'll watch the second part of the COVID video. You should, noob. You should. I've been trying to get everybody into Elden Ring. And also, Elden Ring just updated its seamless co-op mod, right? So that means that I can continue my runs with my friends again. And I'm excited for that, to be able to play more with them. Yeah, multitask. But I'm really excited for the DLC. I'm super excited. I don't know what kind of build I'm going to do or if I'm going to change what I've already been doing, but I'm really excited. I'm super excited. I'm like, I have an issue, guys. I have an issue. I've been playing too much Elden Ring. I've been enjoying Elden Ring too much. I also think this time around, like, because it's my second playthrough, I understand the game a lot better. So it's been a lot more enjoyable because I understand it a lot better. I think the first time, and you're just so overwhelmed because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. And I've been watching like Ark, who's been playing it for the first time, and seeing him panic, and I'm like, it's okay. I need to teach him the way. So let's watch this, the TierZoo. By the way, just a funny thing, I left the DLC area to collect some stuff in the main area of the game, and it felt so much easier. I see how it is. Imagine knowing what you're supposed to do. Don't worry, pause. I didn't know what I was supposed to do either. I didn't know until I played it at the end. But you've done more lore stuff than I have ever done. Also, pause. How far are you in Elden Ring? What part are you at? Anyway, because I don't remember where you left off. I know you and I are pretty close to where we are. Wait, what are you supposed to do? Oh, you went to the Halligate tree. Oh, so Melania. Wait, but where are you, like, outside of the heli tree. Yeah, the sisters. Yeah. What are you? I haven't followed that quest. I'm so lost with that quest. I need to look it up because I don't know. I have the needle or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know at all. But where are you like main story wise? The giant area? Did you beat the area there? Did you beat the boss at the end of the giant area? Then Goof, does it have DLC spoilers? Gall, Melania's not hard. Just get good. Get good. I want to wait until I don't know. Well, maybe we'll start the video with ASMR. YouTube will understand. YouTube loves ASMR. Welcome in, everybody. We're watching the city animal tier list by the TierZoo. We're going to see what city animals do the best.
This video is sponsored by CuriosityStream.
Here I go! Body shield here. Level 4.
One of the newest biome types introduced to the game is the city biome. This is a completely unique biome type that's almost entirely constructed by human players. However, this video isn't about those human players, nor is it about the players they deliberately add to their party, like cats and dogs, but rather all the other builds in the game, and which ones function the best in the city meta. While obviously not all cities are the same, there are certain strategies that tend to make for a viable city build. We'll first discuss the most and least relevant abilities.
Wait, Gall, are you saying that the Sisters quest, there's another boss at the end of the Sister quest?
For city meta builds, and then go through the tier list for the city meta. The most important objective when playing in a city biome is avoiding direct contact with humans. While there are ways to defeat humans, doing battle with them on their home turf is nearly impossible. And so builds that easily get in a human's way, attract a lot of attention, or come off as intimidating to humans are going to be at the highest risk of doing that. So what types of builds tend to struggle in cities? The resounding answer seems to be tank builds. While tanks tend to be the most outright powerful builds in a given server, the city biome does not favor slow-moving herbivores that require huge amounts of food and have to spend most of the day grazing.
There's thunder. I don't even know how to activate the Sisters quest, Gall. I have never done the Sisters quest. I don't think I ever did that my first playthrough.
In addition to attracting a ton of attention, the city meta is fast-moving and full of unorthodox barriers that slow, large, defense-based builds have trouble overcoming. Builds that have controlling large territories as part of their main questline will also have a lot of difficulty in city biomes. Cities are tightly packed because the potential loot is so good. If all that you're after is the XP-rich food,
It's a bear. It's a bear. It's so cute.
great. But if you're after the territory itself, few challenges are more difficult or deadly than trying to conquer a human player's territory.
No.
So what does work in cities? Probably the most common trait among successful city builds is omnivory. That's because omnivory is key to making sure the supremely valuable loot available in cities is something your character can actually make use of. This isn't to say that you can't succeed as a pure carnivore. Obviously,
I don't know about that, Gun Goof. In Canada, they try to relocate bears peacefully, but sometimes they do end up getting shot and killed, and it's very sad.
the crowded nature of cities means there's a lot of potential PvP targets. But there's no question that the scavenger strategy is more effective in cities than in any other biome.
Yes, stealing in a city, stealing is the best option.
Another common trait is nocturnalism, since this makes it much easier to avoid humans. Normally, I tell players who swap to a nocturnal playstyle to avoid dealing with the diurnal player base to get good. But honestly, when it comes to humans, I think it's a fair strategy.
Yes, Panda!
As I said before, city biomes present some of the most challenging terrain to navigate in the entire game, and so having high mobility and a versatile array of movement options is essential to traversing the concrete jungles. Don't spec into a high top speed if it means giving up the ability to climb, high jump, crawl, or swim, because cities will test your ability to do all of these frequently.
mooses are very scary.
Perhaps one of the most powerful city abilities is flight, because it not only
Becca, we're watching the raccoon video. Perfect timing. We so hi, Selena.
only lets you bypass just about any obstacle, but also is by far the best way to avoid or escape contact with dangerous humans. The most common obstacles you'll be able to interact with in cities are power lines, which can be scaled if you have the climb ability, but tend to be best utilized by aerial builds as high visibility, low risk perch spots. Sewers, which can be accessed with the crawl ability and can function
Crawling. Good night, Pause. I hope you have a lovely sleep. I hope you sleep real well.
as a safe shortcut to multiple points in a city. Buildings, which often require multiple skills to navigate successfully and often contain the best loot, but are also the most dangerous places to enter due to being almost always guarded by humans. And most importantly, roads, which are the most common death trap for players in the city and require careful strategy to traverse. However, in the city meta, the most important factor by far is the build's intelligence stat. And this is because the best rewards can only be sustainably looted by using careful strategy and problem solving, whether it's opening doors, crossing streets.
Raccoons are so smart. Look at the goose. Why are the gooses crossing the street? There's also an ad about to come in, guys.
Avoiding traps, or stealing loot from humans. Without intelligence, gameplay in the city biome is much more difficult. Alright, so let's get into the tier list for the city meta.
Tier.
In F tier, we have the Deer Guild,
Poor deers. They're just a failure. They're just a little failure.
which includes the classic deer build along with its variants like the elk and moose. These builds lack nearly all of the most important traits for a city build. They don't have a high intelligence stat, they can't climb or crawl, and they aren't omnivorous. However, deer players love to loot the gardens that human mains create in cities and suburbs, and because of that are extremely common at the edges of city biomes. However, they struggle to survive further in because of one of the main obstacles.
Ad is about to start. Brace for impact. Whoa, 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 whoa. Also, guys, off topic. We'll talk about the video after we get back from the ads, but off topic. I still have like a whole bunch of mint chocolate left. And I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, what, I don't know what I should use it as a punishment for. I feel like, should I do it like every time I die in Elden Ring, I have to eat a square of mint? No, bloody, I'm not eating it for fun. I'm not eating it just because I have it. I would only eat it for like, should I just do like every gifted sub comes with Cammy having to eat some mint? I gave a loosh. Wait, Becca, do you like mint or dislike mint? I don't know that. I think you forgot to do explanation points say, Gall. I would gladly give it to you. Great, I would gladly give it away. I was hoping that I would end up eating it all during the charity thing, but I didn't end up spinning the wheel and getting the mint as many times as I thought I was going to get the mint. So I didn't eat that much mint. I still have half a bar.
Craw. If only they could fly, like me. Craw raven superiority craw. Smug.
Becca, you're after my heart. There. I 100% agree with you. That's the hill I will die on. People who eat mint for fun, they're just like, I like it with chocolate, are crazy. They're just crazy. Crazy. Exactly, Becca. See, it's these crazy people like Spooky that think it tastes good. Assassin's Creed collab. Oh, guys, anybody interested in the Assassin's Creed game? That's okay, Lar. You're allowed to be crazy. I don't judge you for crazy. Buttermint? I'm sorry. I haven't been sleeping that well. I've also been really tired. This is why on Thursday I'm gonna go get an iron infusion. which means I have to sit at the hospital for 4 hours with a tube in my arm. I like peanut butter and chocolate. Great. Salted caramel and chocolate?
Mint chocolate sounds intriguing. I wouldn't say no to a tasty treat. Cammy might enjoy it too. Let's appreciate the sweetness together.
Wow, Sapling. I need to rewrite her brain again and tell her to hate mint chocolate chip. My iron, where did it go? Not in my body. Not in my body. Not in my body. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You're now my little sapling. Okay, let's continue our tier list. Let's find out the best city. I think Raccoon's going to be S tier, to be honest, but let's see.
Roads. Because they have no way to climb or fly, they often have to cross roads by making an awareness check, which they often end up failing. However, even at the edge of cities, when things get crowded, deer don't do well, developing chronic wasting disease, although this is mostly due to a random bug.
Wait, then Goofed, are you also low in iron? And mine is so low that the Canada government is like, we'll pay for you. You don't need insurance.
In the deer's code, which I hope gets patched out soon. Next on the tier list, we have the first of many birds. Because of their high average intelligence, birds tend to do quite well in the city meta.
Good night, Elle. Sweet dreams. Thank you for hanging out.
This includes even the weakest bird builds out there, like the pigeon, which is on the low end of average in terms of the bird's stats. Still, being below average intelligence for a bird still puts you well above the average overall, and pigeons are great at making use of it, mostly for superior aerial navigation and for recognition.
Guys, do you know how sad it is? How sad it is that birds, the pigeons, the birds of the pigeons, how we domesticated them and then we abandoned them? It's so sad. Also, when I get my iron infusion, they infuse me with iron and then, done goofed, they infuse me with electrolytes after that to wash through the iron. They hook up a electrolyte bag and they give me liquids as well. It's great. It's great. I recommend it. 10 out of 10.
Recognizing the human mains that tend to host drop parties most frequently. While their street smarts are solid, their combat potential leaves a lot to be desired. Pigeons get bodied by basically every other build in the city meta, and for that, they're stuck in D tier. The next build on the list is another bird. One that's opted for a tank type build, the goose.
The goose?
Now, I've actually got a full video dedicated to geese, so I won't spend too much time discussing them here. But geese are actually one of the few builds in the game that had a nearly dead player base, with numbers dwindling before they started joining city servers.
Canadian geese. You love to hate them.
However, with the introduction of city parks, geese have risen to prominence more so than ever before. With that said, as intimidating as they can be, they're easily defeated as long as your build can resist their intimidation abilities. They pose no real threat.
Thank you for hanging out, Rena. I hope you have a lovely night.
And don't really compete for the best loot either, and for that reason they're also in D tier. In C tier, we have a build that's had a bit of breakout success in the city meta, the coyote. Coyotes hold a low tier spot in the prairie and forest meta, mainly due to their inability to deal adequate damage to other players. However, most of the coyote's competition struggles in the city meta, while the coyote's excellent intelligence stat allows it to do quite well here. And in the city, potential targets for the coyote sport much less impressive combat stats. Coyotes are one of the few builds with a favorable matchup against the house cat build, one of the main matchups to consider in the city meta. This can work against the coyote sometimes though, as human players don't take kindly to coyotes attacking their vulnerable players in their party. Still, C tier is a higher placing than I gave to coyotes on the canine tier list I made, meaning I think the coyote build is more effective in the city than anywhere else. Next we have the gull, a build very similar in playstyle to the pigeon, but with a bit of added bulk, enabling it to survive attacks that would mean game over for players in a lower weight class. Although they're excellent scavengers, because this build was initially developed by carnivore players, its combat abilities are strong enough to enable it to take down other players if need be. This build does best in coastal cities.
It just ate that whole entire rabbit!
But really is solid in just about any city, and ranks at high C tier. In B tier, we have the feral hog, another build which had a bit of breakout success in recent times. Feral hogs are the bulkiest build on this list, and because of their bulk, they've got essentially no unfavorable matchups against the other non-human city builds. They are easily the safest build to play when it comes to having to fear combat from other players. Unlike coyotes, which humans only perceive as dangerous, but really are far too weak to pose a threat to them, feral hogs legitimately are dangerous to humans. Because of this, I would expect the human player base to start calling for bans, and react quite aggressively when a hog's presence is discovered. Still, with one of the highest intelligence stats in the game, the hog build can quickly learn to navigate cities. Perhaps their worst detriment is that they require
I didn't know they were so smart, but also they're so cute.
A lot of loot to sustain, and since they can't climb, they may run out of all available loot rather quickly. Last in B tier we have the squirrel. Squirrels have the highest arboreal mobility of any build in the game, and this mobility translates quite well to traversing buildings and power lines in the city biome. While they aren't tanks by any means, their thick fur does mean they can survive more damage than your average rodent build. Generally, they don't need to worry about this though, as their agility should be more than enough to allow them to escape most dangerous situations, and enough to allow them to bypass most obstacles.
That is so cute. I love squirrels.
And claim the best loot available. While there's certainly no powerhouse, there's no question that when it comes to traversing the urban biome, squirrels are near unparalleled. One of the biggest risks to squirrel mains is that their regenerative tooth ability forces them to use them every so often to damage structures, and gnawing on the wrong thing can mean game over for an inexperienced player. First in A tier, we have the raccoon.
Yeah!
I see the raccoon build as
Raccoon A tier.
sort of a direct upgrade to the coyote, at least in terms of its viability in the city biome. It boasts similar DPS and intelligence, but is also omnivorous, has much better climbing abilities, and also has better stealth. Raccoon players have a reputation for making some of the best thieving builds in the game, and this is no mistake. Raccoons can get into just about any container, and their sense of smell is so good that there's basically no way to hide loot from them. One thing to note is that raccoons are a high skill ceiling build with a low skill floor, despite the fact that the raccoon has all the tools
How did that raccoon survive that?
it needs to succeed in the city meta. Their average lifespan is only about 2 years, despite having a maximum around 20. On a similar vein to the raccoon, next in A tier we have the monkey, another highly adaptable and versatile build, which combines the intelligence of the hog with the mobility of a squirrel to create a build perfectly capable of mastering everything about city gameplay. Monkeys are one of the few builds with an intelligence level high enough to directly interact with humans. Whether that be stealing from them, trading with them, or even just generally socializing with them. The monkey's main weaknesses, which are their low defenses and high food cost, are also somewhat mitigated by cities, since high-value loot is abundant and the predators that could take advantage of the monkey's low defensive stats have a tough time traversing cities uncontested. However, it's important to note that due to a monkey's size, the climbing obstacles in cities aren't always as safe as they seem, so knowledge of how to traverse them is paramount. In top tier, we have two builds which really have total command of cities, as well